I remember when my mom died, I divided people up. Oh, both your parents are alive, you go stand on that side of the street. Because you don't know what it's like till you lose a parent. It just changes everything. And I just divided people up like that. Like, you have no idea. Really? Both your parents are alive and happy? You just wait. You just wait. And you're getting them a what for Christmas? You're getting your mom a CD for Christmas? She's going to die. You know? And then you're getting her that. A thoughtless. I cannot believe I lived through my mother's death. I can't believe it.
In what way?
Because I just thought I would just be so... I wouldn't be able to live without her.
Or just without her love.
Without her love, yeah.
I mean, I think it may be different with other people because they'd say, well, I still have my father's. But I never had that. So when my mother died, it was like...
He was mama's boy.
I'm alone. You know, like, I don't have anybody in my corner, you know, that way. But I just adored her. I feel like my job as a writer is to get the world to love my mother as much as I did. And I don't know why it's so important to me, but I felt like she deserved the world's love.
Were you able to be with her at the end, or?
No. They took her to the hospital. My dad took her to the hospital, and she died of pneumonia. She just started chemo. But I remember, and so then afterwards we all went home, and I remember my dad, there was her chemo medication and stuff, and it was just so, we were so mad at it. Do you know what I mean? And just throwing it into a trash can, and my father's pulling it out because he wants to get a refund. He wants to take it to the drugstore and get a refund on it. And then...
Wow.
Now, wait a minute.
I remember the priest came to the house, and my mother had a jigsaw table on them. And so we were just throwing, oh, I see you're finishing that in honor of your mother. And it's like, get out of it. Who let him in here? It was just so dumb. Like, why do you have to even ruin it by saying crap? Like, oh, then we're going to frame it, you know, and then we're going to... And we laughed so hard, like...
Yeah.
We just laughed so hard.
But, you know, I was thinking, you know, the world doesn't stop. You want the world to stop for a second when you lose somebody important. But the world just goes on, and in the fast lane, and you're like, you just want to scream. You're like, my mother just died, or... You know, my dad just died. Can't we just take a second?
I ask everybody on the podcast, is there something that you've learned in grief or from the deaths you've experienced that would be helpful for others?
I always say to people, and it really helps, is like, again, if you see something from the corner of your eye or a sign, just pay more attention, like little signs that pop up. That can be comforting. They're out there, and you'll see them or feel it, and you'll know that they're still with you.
I think the only thing I learned is that it's not too late. You know, sometimes somebody dies and you don't send a letter or you don't say anything, and then you think, and then you're embarrassed, and then you almost don't want to see them because you didn't do that. But it's never too late. You know, years could have passed, and it's never too late.